hear it from the future.
Hi everyone, my name's Reminy. I'm 14 years old and I live in Iluka. At least for now I'm living in Iluka. Last year I lived on a sailboat with my family. A beautiful 43-foot ketch called Pandion, which means osprey. We sailed all the way up to Cairns and back down again, and it was amazing. So amazing that in 2 months' time we're going again. This time to Vanuatu and New Caledonia. On our trip we met heaps of interesting people who were also living on sailboats. And although lots of them had kids, not one single boat had a teenager. I think that's because lots of people believe that teenagers need to be in school, that it is a vital time for learning. However, I learned so much more in 6 months on the boat than I would have learned in a year at school. I learned all about ecology, sea life, and the ocean. And I learned so much about sailing. I also learned a lot about myself, that I could keep calm in a crisis. There were a few of those. But most importantly, I learned how to be myself again. To be honest, it's really hard to be yourself at school. Lots of people also think that teenagers need their own space. I agree with them. One of the downsides of sailing was having to share a bed with my 10-year-old brother. This was not a pleasant experience at all. But the good things definitely outweigh the bad. On our first night leaving Iluka, my brother and I were lying in bed, and we heard this strange creaking noise in the hull of the boat. We raced up into the cockpit to ask Mum what it was, and she said it was whales singing right underneath us. We saw a lot of whales that trip. We'd managed to time our departure perfectly with the humpback migration, and often as we sailed up, we had whales swimming alongside us or underneath us. At Harvey Bay, we all crammed into our tiny metal tender and had 2 massive but curious humpbacks come right over and swim underneath us. It was thrilling but terrifying. Whales are a lot bigger when they're up close. We saw so many other things on the trip. Incredible sea life, coral reefs, beautiful islands, clams so big they could have swallowed my 7-year-old sister. Once we even had 22 dolphins riding our bow at the same time. But as well as all those awesome things, we also saw some sad, confronting things. Like on almost every beach we went to, the tide line would be littered with little pieces of grey, red, blue, and yellow plastic, no bigger than my thumbnail. I guess in some ways we contributed to that as well. Every now and then we'd lose something over the side. Every now and then it would be something important, like Dad's cordless drill. So to compensate for that, we picked up plastic wherever we went. On Thomas Island, Mum cleared the whole beach of rubbish. She got 4 giant shopping bags full of plastic and left them under a tree for national parks to pick up. We wanted to give back to the ocean for all it gave us. That's why I'm here tonight. Public speaking is actually one of the things that scares me most in the world. And when Dad asked if I wanted to do this, I straight away said no. No way. But then I thought, wait, this is a chance to repay the ocean for everything it has done for me. I want to do this. I'm connected to the ocean through everything I love to do. Surfing, snorkeling, swimming, sailing. I want to make a difference, because I care. One of my friends has her grandmother staying with her at the moment, and whenever I go over to their house, her grandma's always on the couch, flicking between TV channels and eating junk food. She yells over her shoulder at us, "Oi, you two! Get outside and go and do something good for the world. You're the generation now and it's all up to you." I can see where she's coming from in that we're the next group of people growing up who will have a chance to do something. But in my perfect vision, and probably yours as well, everyone contributes. We are all the next generation. Everyone is doing something, everyone is aware, and the oceans return to abundance and even greater beauty. Things are already happening that inspire me, like Alice and Will, who made that amazing whale out of plastic. Or the 2 surfers, Pete and Sasha, who I met at the Byron Bay Surf Festival. With their friends, they invented Sea Bin, a floating bin that automatically sucks up rubbish. One small bin, that only 1/2 metre wide, collects a ton of rubbish each year. Things like that make me hopeful. All the people in this room make me hopeful. When I was on the boat, I ran out of good books to read, so I had to start reading classics and non-fiction, which now I come to think of it might have actually been Mum's secret intention. Anyway, I found this quote in a book called Sophie's World. We are all a part of nature, every single one of us. So if we destroy nature, we destroy ourselves. But my dad always says, speak to the heart to change the mind, and the heart likes to stay positive. So I like to rephrase that and say instead, if we save nature, we save ourselves. If we look after nature, we look after ourselves. If we love nature, we love ourselves. Thank you very much.